Can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Please send me message. Shehan, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Today, 5th of November, uh, you have only 6 days, less than 1 week now. Therefore, time management, everything, I think now, again, I don't need to explain this time based, okay, time management and prepare your own working plan now. Uh, it can be changed according to one by one. Prepare your own working plan, how to, what you're doing within these final 3 days, final 4 days, final 6 days. Always now you have to prepare daily plans. Daily plans, what you're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, as I told, you need to get 2 hours for your second and third subject, at least. And other all time you can use for the first subject, ET or DST. Okay, after that, after today, you don't have any class, right? After that, until complete ET exam, you don't have class, I think. After today, Mitu, again, don't have class, right? Again, no need to go for classes. You have to prepare your own working plan. Now you have 24 hours. You make a divide within these 4 days, 4 to 5 days, you can improve you in a certain level. Okay, actually, you have 5 days more. Okay, now after today, from tomorrow, you don't have classes, and then you have 24 hours. 24 hours, I told 6 hours, you have to get 12 to 6, 12 to 6, or 11 to 5. You have to get for sleep. Then you have 18 hours. Then 18 hours, you can divide 50, 18 hours up to make 15 at least, at least. Then you can safety and ICT or your third subject. If you got 4 hours, then approximately you have 10 more than 10 hours for your first subject. Okay, do like this, prepare your time. Now you have only 5 days. Maybe there that's okay. But I need to mention here, you need to, if you work only 5 days, if you only work for in ET or BST, it is not a good practice. At least 2 to 3 hours you need to work the other subjects also. Maybe if you can do a paper, that's better. Don't again read notes, okay? Don't by hard notes. You need to practice a paper. Paper you. Morning to night, no class. Class nane. Is it? Don't have class, right? Isuru? No class. Yes. If you don't have class, you can do it. Now SFT, I don't know, ET and ICT, I hope you have enough papers now. And SFT and TNT, okay, you need to now become 6 to 8. You can keep this time 2 hours time and you can practice one MCQ paper. Right? It is a good practice nowadays. Answer, now you have all answers, then you can again check your marks. Okay, then take a 30-minute break and 8:30 to 10:30 you can do 80 paper, MCQ paper. Now you have to first ready for the first part. Every day, at least now you have 5 days. At least ඔයාලට කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් 5 MCQ paper මේ විදියට. நம்ம දාමු දෙයට. හරිද? Morning දැන් මෙතන ඔයාලට මේක මාරු කරලා කරන්න බෑ. No problem. ඔයාලා විදියක් හදාගන්න. At least you can do now 5 days. You can work on 5 papers at the first 2 hours of the morning. Then it will be very helpful for your MCQ paper. The time, exact time, you need to consider. Within 2 hours, you have to limit and check your correct answers. Okay, then the other subjects also same. Now, no problem. Okay. You can again, then if you're doing these papers again, then again revising everything. Okay, that's a method. I think the clear is. Oh, okay. Number 10 ඉඳන් 80 විතරක් කරන්න කියලා අහනවා. Okay. Okay. දැන් ඉඳන් 80 විතරක් කරොත් මේ අර දෙකම මදි වෙයි කියලා මම කියන්නේ. නැත්නම් 80 විතරක් කරත් okay. But 80 වලින් පස්සෙත් you have 4 days. And දැන් මම මේ කියන්නේ තුනම වැඩ කරලා තියෙන අයට. හරිද? දැන් ඔයාලා ET ගොඩක් කවුරු නම් මේ ටිකේ ET කරන්න ඒක තමයි මම කිව්වේ දැන් එක. It is depend on the one to one, it is depend. ET නම් අමාරු අනිත් එක okay නම් ET ම කරන්න okay. මම කිව්වේ දැන් මේ කවුරු හරි balance නම් all subjects balance. Now I am explaining for them. හරිනේ? ඔයාලා ඒක හදාගන්න. ඔයාලා Okay, question number 1. The plant root is an important part of the plant's survival. The figure below shows the diagram of cross-section of root from 2 major plant groups. Name the plant groups to which the P and Q. Okay, P and Q, that's a monocotyledon root and dicotyledon roots. Then how we identify this monocot and dicotyledon root? I told in the previous day, the star mark, middle star marks it is dicotyledon. The middle star that's like a star sign. Okay, what is this? What is this tissue? Star tissue? Star shaped tissue? What is this? What is this star shaped tissue name? Last day I explained. It is phloem or xylem. Is it xylem or phloem? I am asking, this is star shaped tissue. Yes, exactly. It is xylem because I told always inside the major tissue, major center tissue, always inside located the xylem. then they are the phloems. See, these small balls, they are the phloems. Phloems. They are the phloems. Okay, I already explained they are the root hair. Root hair, this is epidermis. This is I think you can remember, I'm not going to again explain. Root hair, epidermis, then cortex. Cortex, what is this? What is this outer layer? May make a endodermis, yes, it is endodermis. I hope you all have now diagrams with all labels. Then inside the endoderms, it is pericycle. Pericycle, phloem and xylem. Pericycle, phloem and xylem. Okay, is it monocot and dicot? The star shape one is dicot always. It is dicot. Dicot. Or dicotyledon plant. Okay, dicot kivat, okay. Dicot plant too. Dicot plant too. Then it is monocot plant roots. Monocot plant roots. Then they are the root hair. They are root hair. This is epidermis, cortex, same. The endodermis, pericycle, same. Pericycle, same. Pericycle, same. Then what are them? Can you see? This is small rings. This is small individual rings. It is attached to the pericycle. These individual rings, what's the name? They are the phloems. They are the no. The parenchyma cell core. This is the core. This is the parenchyma cell core. That is phloem. Phloem. Then inside always, this is xylem. This is xylem. This is the parenchyma cell core. Okay, then it is monocot plant too. Monocot plant too. State 2 structural difference with state 2 structural difference that can be seen in the leaf cross section. Leaf cross section of the plant group P and Q. Okay, what are the leaf cross sectional differences? Leaf cross sectional differences. Leaf cross sectional differences. Okay, what is the main difference? Yes, bean shaped guard cells and dumbbell shaped guard. Yes. The main difference is, yes, very good. No, venation, reticular venation is actually not the structural cross section differences, no? If you want, you can write, but it is not a good answer. You can write inside in the structure differences. Structure differences. Yeah. The main difference is in dicot plant. Dicot plants, stomata, lot of stomata present in the lower side. Stomata on lower side. They are the structural differences, cross-section differences. Okay, in monocotyledon leaf, Q, they are stomata locate present on both side in equal range. Stomata present both sides. Both sides. Okay, that's a main reason. Main difference. Sorry, main difference. Okay, the second one is the yes, bean shaped guard cells. Guard cells. Bean shape. That we called as dumbbell shape. Dumbbell shape. Cell. Okay, they are the main structural differences. Structural differences. Other structural difference make up. If you want, you can get this one also. Vascular bundles on the leaf. Vascular bundles on the leaf. Vascular bundles mean this xylem and phloem. They are irregular in diaphragm. Vascular bundles. Irregular. Irregular mean don't have specific pattern. Irregular. But the vascular bundles are in monocot plants, monocot leaf, they are parallel to the leaf. They are parallel to the leaf. Vascular bundles, we mean vascular bundles are parallel to the parallel along the leaf blade, along the leaf. Okay, they are the main structural differences. Structural differences inside the cross-section differences. Cross-section differences. Okay, note down. I have given 3 differences, only 2 asked in the model paper. Only 2 structural differences asked in the model paper. Okay, I'm going to question part B. Below are some characteristics of the vegetation of in 2 types in Sri Lankan forest, as noted in ecologist field book. Forest has twist trunks. Twist trunk and income. It is like amberine. Twist trunks. Has a continuous canopy. Then what is this forest? What is this forest? Yes. In the first part, I explained fully forest. A table like hadaganda, it is very important. Prepare the table first. What are the characteristics of according to mark scheme? My full table I explained in the previous part. Yes, in tropical rainforest, what are the examples and what are the main characteristics, and how these characteristics different in dry mixed evergreen forest and in mountain forest, how it is changed. Okay, what are the examples? Okay, very important. Okay, has continuous canopy. Continuous canopy. What is it? What is a forest? Continuous canopy. Mithun? Yes, mountain, hill country. Yes, hill country forest, mountain forest. Okay, remember the canopy. In tropical rainforest, how about the canopy? Tropical rainforest, it is layer by layer, not continuous, layer by layers. It's clearly layers. It's clear 4 layers we can observe in tropical rainforest. In dry mixed evergreen forest, dry mixed, it is, we can't separately identify canopy. Layers are not clear, yes. We can't identify. It is in different height plants, different and different, changing, vary. The height is vary. And in, yes, mountain, hill country, wet forest, they are the continuous canopy. Continuous canopy. Mountain forest. Okay, if you got this trunk means stem, no? Stem, rainforest, tropical rainforest like Sinharaja Kanneliya, tropical rainforest, the diameter of the stem same, the same diameter of the stem. If you got dry mixed evergreen, tropical rainforest, this is the diameter same, not approximative. It is accurate, but it is visually it is same. Visually it is same, but dry mixed evergreen it is not same like this. Dry mixed evergreen not same diameter. The mountain also not same diameter, and they are twist trunks. Okay, twist umbrella thing. Therefore, not same diameter. Okay, that's about canopy and stems of all forest. Forest B, plants are well stratified. Stratified mean layers by layers. Leaves are adapted for drip tips. Drip tips. Drip tips mean the higher rainfall area. For the fall down the water droplets. Water droplets. Okay, that means it is tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest. Okay. A and B now you can, it is mountain, it is tropical rainforest. Provide 2 examples for each forest type you mentioned in previous part. Part A is a mountain. Forest A is mountain forest. What are the examples? Medium-Tharaka, Lankas, what else? Knuckles, Horton Place. Yes, they are the example. I am not going to write. B, Sinharaja, Kanneliya. They are the main tropical rainforest. Okay, in addition, natural forest, humans have also established forest plantation of ecological value. State 3 environmental damage caused by planting finance. Yes, forest plantation normally humans use nowadays is finance. State 3 environmental damages. Okay, why now make a me? This is a disadvantage asking. If they ask before disadvantage, sometimes they in your syllabus clearly given what are the what are the advantage? What are the advantage of this using finance plant for forest plantations. Okay, what are the advantages? Yes, quickly growing, very good. Quickly growing. Yes, within, yeah, Hantan also correct. Correct. Yes, quickly growing. That's the main advantage. What else? Yes, nutrition requirement is very low. Nutrition require any infertile soil also we can grow this finance. They are advantage. They are not answers. This question has disadvantage. Okay, what else? They are quickly growing, and even in non-fertile soil we can grow. Their nutrition requirement is very low. What else? That can be a exam question. Okay, because in model paper asking disadvantage and your uh, syllabus clearly given advantage of finance plant. Okay, what else? At beauty. At beauty වගේවත් finally you can write, but ඊට වඩා additional most important advantage. Yes, normally finance plants leaf are cannot easily degrade by microorganism. Therefore, it is make as a layer, make as layer on the soil. Therefore, we can the soil erosion and soil structure improve with these layers. Improve with these layers. Okay, then I told three advantage. The fourth advantage is the pest and disease effects very low for pinus plants. Therefore, don't need to worry about this pest and disease problems. Okay, they are main four advantages. Remember, what are the advantage? Easily and quickly growing. Quickly growing. Within short time, we can make a large plants. The second one, the soil nutrition requirement is very low. Therefore, they can grow in even an unfertile soil. Unfertile soil. The third one, the plant leaf make as a layer on the soil. Therefore, soil erosion and increase the soil structure and maintain the soil moisture. Mainly maintain the soil moisture. The final one, the pest and disease problems less. Okay, four characteristics important. Yeah. We can use as timbers. Yes. අරව තමයි main four. ඊට පස්සේ දැන් ඔයා කියපු the at beauty. If they ask more than four, you can write these answers. Good. Okay, but this question asking disadvantage of finance. Disadvantage of finance. Okay, what are the disadvantages of finance? Disadvantage of finance. Now, the finance leaf, it is take two, it is take long time for digest, to break down. Therefore, what happened? Now you can convert that answer as disadvantage. Okay, therefore, the biodiversity of soil, biodiversity of soil decrease due to load, due to slow breakdown. Yes, that's the biodiversity. That means biological microorganism development decreasing. Microorganism development decreasing, therefore biodiversity decreasing. Biodiversity of the soil and environment. What else? And if it is grow in low nutrition condition, the water consumption of the pinus plant is very higher value. The water consumption, therefore, the competitiveness for water in the soil increasing. The water demand increasing due to high water consumption. Pinus consume lot of water. No, Asher. It is not eco-friendly. The reasons are. You can't directly write it is not eco-friendly. Then if they ask only 1 point, you answer correct. Clear? If they ask only 1.1 with one rule, if they ask why pinus are not in doing environment damage, then your answer is correct. But now asking is understand the question. State pre-environmental damage. Environmental damage is environmental damage caused by planting of pinus in Sri Lankan forest. They are the environmental damage. The competitiveness of soil water increasing. Soil water competitiveness increasing and the leaf producing layers. Then how about the small plantation development? It is decreasing. And soil microorganism development getting decreased. That's why the biodiversity of the soil is decreased. Okay, what else? තව එකක් ඕනේ. Amavi? Any idea? Order එකක් එනවද? I don't know about that. Is it coming order? Why? What's the reason for order? Order එකක් finest plant වලින් yeah, slow natural decomposition. Yeah, that's okay. Slow natural decomposition. Yes. Amavi, the same point I explained here. The water competitiveness of for soil water increasing. That means the soil water, the groundwater decreasing. Yes. Yes. Slow natural decomposition. Okay. Plant parts, slow natural decomposition. Slow natural decomposition of plant parts. Okay. That's actually in your syllabus clearly given what are the advantage of pinus plant. Okay, sorry. Okay, the curd production I explained already in the cell structure lesson. Curd production, actually, first of all, the fresh milk collected from cow. Then I told fresh milk inside the mammary gland. Again, inside the body of cow, they don't have any microorganism. It is a sterile liquid, fresh milk. But when it is released to the environment, the fresh milk is good nutrition medium, protein, carbohydrate. It is including it is good nutrition medium. Therefore, environment available natural microorganism, lot of microorganism grow on the milk and it is converted to impure solution. Okay, the environment freely available microorganism grow on this milk surface. Therefore, that is the requirement of this pasteurization. Pasteurization. Okay, that's why we need to pasteurization. Pasteurization means this fresh milk, 90 Celsius, approximate 90 Celsius, 20 minutes, need to heat. Heat 90 Celsius, 20 minutes. Okay, remember 90 Celsius, 20 minutes, boil. Okay, then we can get 99% of microorganism, except thermophilic microorganism. We can remove 99% of microorganism. This natural microorganism. Then pasteurized milk, bottling. They are additional step. The steps are wrong. Okay, steps are wrong. Then before incubation, we need to add starting culture. Starting culture. Then after it is incubation. Incubation means as starting culture, we need to add already prepared curd for introduce lactobacillus microorganism. Lactobacillus microorganism. Then after introduce this lactobacillus microorganism, yeah, full. If you should have full knowledge for this C part. Okay, then this lactobacillus microorganism, lactobacillus bacteria, what they're doing? The lactic acid, sorry, lactose sugar. That's the main carbohydrate present in milk. This lactose sugar present in fresh milk convert into lactic acid. Lactose sugar convert into lactic acid. Lactic acid. This lactic acid pH value is less. It is acid, no? Then pH value is less. pH value is less mean there is a special protein present in milk that we called as casein. All asking this question. Casein, what happened? Casein in less pH values, proteins what happened? Denaturate. Denaturate. The word denaturate. Okay? Denaturate. That means permanently change the physical state. Denaturate factors I explained in the lesson in biomolecule. What are the denaturate factors? Denaturate reasons, temperature, pH value, and heavy metals and UV radiations. Remember pH, denaturate when the factors. Okay, pH value, temperature, UV radiations, heavy metals. They are the main factors. pH value, temperature, UV radiations, heavy metals. As example, egg is albumin protein. If we heat into high temperature, what happens? It is denaturate, completely convert into solid. Egg albumin convert into solid. Albumin convert into solid. Then if we cool it, is it convert into liquid again? No, it is permanently changed. Permanently change the physical state. Permanently change the physical state. Okay, that we called as protein denaturation. The egg boiling is a temperature is a factor. Now, curd production, the factor is pH. Due to this pH, the lactic acid production pH getting decreased, then it is highly acidic condition. Due to this low pH, the lactic casein protein denaturate, then it is converted into solid. Are you clear the story? Mithun? Are you clear the story? Okay, තව අපි denaturate කරලා එහෙම කරන එකක් තියෙනවා. What else? In rubber mean polyisoprene. Polyisoprene mean natural rubber. Coagulate කරන්නේ මොනවද දාලා? What's the agent we had for coagulation of natural rubber in the polymerase? Isro. Shehan? What is the agent? What's the chemical? Amavi? What's the chemical we adding for natural rubber for coagulation? The explain main three coagulation method of rubber: physical method, chemical method, and yes, physical and chemical, two method. No, three method I explained. Wait. Physical, chemical, and no, Adish. It is not. I'm not asking vulcanization. I'm asking natural rubber. අපි coagulate කරගන්න එපා. ඒ කියන්නේ sheets හදාගන්න එපා. Yes. Very good, Tom. No, not biological. Always හැම එකම තියෙන්නේ මේ chemical, biological, මේ physical නෙමෙයි. Adish, sulfate කරන්නේ vulcanization. Vulcanization. I'm asking rubber coagulation. Yes, very good. Now, page number 6, I think, polymer. Acid coagulation, that is chemical formulation, chemical coagulation, and natural coagulation and heat coagulation. Yes, they are the three methods. Natural coagulation mean heating. Natural coagulation mean due to natural bacterial action. Bacteria act on this protein layer. Normally, the natural rubber also protein-rich medium, right? Protein-rich medium. Therefore, natural method means think this is a natural rubber latex. Then, if we keep some 1 to 2 days, naturally available. Yes, naturally available microbes grow in this system, grow on this protein. What they're doing, they produce the pH value getting decreasing. pH value decreasing. Due to that, the protein denaturate and coagulation. May coagulate when due to the protein denaturation. Again, solid. Converting to solid. And the second method is chemical method. We always add what? Formic acid. Formic acid is acid. Formic acid. Remember, MCQ point. Killing Mahan Pulanir. Formic acid. Formic acid. What is a chemical agent used for coagulation of natural latex? Formic acid. The heat method mean we need to heat above 70 Celsius, more than 70 Celsius, 1 to 2 hours, long period for until coagulation. Okay, heat also possible because protein denaturated under high heat condition also. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's every time the egg boiling denaturate the albumin protein due to temperature. Curd, fresh milk convert into curd, solid form. Why? Casein protein denaturate due to less pH value. Why fresh natural latex convert into solid? Natural latex convert into solid due to less pH protein denaturation. Every time same story. Same story. The factor only change. What is the purpose of P incubation for the flowchart? Why we need to incubate? Yes, previous question, previous exam paper I already explained. What's the purpose of incubate? Addition, what's the purpose of incubator? No. Ashit, no. Not to convert into semi-solid. Semi-solid when due to the pH decreasing. Okay, send you answers. What is the purpose of incubation? Give me a second. Okay, sir. Yes, let's check. Now produce lactic acid raw. Yes. No. Only zero certain level it is correct. But perfect answer. What is the purpose of incubation? Incubation main purpose to allow favorable conditions for to provide favorable conditions for uh, lactic acid bacteria. That is the answer. If you need to get full marks, you need to answer. You need to provide this answer to allow or to provide favorable condition for lactic acid bacteria. That is the bacteria growth, bacterial growth. Our target in this incubation period Decrease the pH value. To decrease the pH value, lactic acid bacteria need to reproduce and grow. Rapid growth. Incubation means provide favorable condition, favorable temperature, favorable moisture level. Provide for the milk for growth of this lactic acid bacteria. Understood? Don't write other answers. Incubation means this is the incubation. This incubation. May incubation can word එක අපි තව කොහෙද use වෙන්නේ? Where it is used? Incubation word. Mitu. Excel, yes. X වලින් chicks ලා ගන්න අපි කියන්නේ බිත්තර රකින්නවා කියලා. බිත්තර රකින්නවා කියන එකකට කියන්නේ X incubation. X incubation. X incubation mean X වලට ඕනේ favorable conditions දෙනවා. To provide favorable conditions for the egg. Favorable temperature, moisture level. Same. Incubation mean provide favorable conditions. Clear? Remember, favorable conditions. Remember the words. Favorable condition. Write the scientific name of microorganism that can be introduced to the medium in step Q. Step Q mean starter culture. Adding starter culture. Adding starter culture mean we already produce, made curd sample we add. Already made, already produced, prepared. Sorry. Curd sample we add for the fresh milk. Fresh milk. Okay. Then, what is the name? It is lactobacillus. Lactobacillus. First letter capital, lactobacillus species. You need to underline this. If not underline, don't have marks. What is the shape of this microorganism? You mentioned in previous part. Okay, bacillus mean actually they are shapes. Lacto is the name. Bacillus mean shape. Bacillus mean what is the shape? It is broad shape. Okay. Bacteria, there are different types of types, shapes. Methane producing biogas producing bacteria, there are three main types. Okay. Methanococcus, methanobacillus, and methanobacter. Three. Oh, I think there is another one I can't remember. You can search. There are four main types. Methanococcus mean they are in circular shape. Methanococcus. Coccus mean this is a shape. This is a shape. Coccus. Bacillus mean this is a shape. Broad shape. Name the disaccharide found in milk. Disaccharides in our biomolecule lesson we discussed four main disaccharides. What are the main disaccharides? Maltose, cellulose, lactose, fructose. Among them, the milk contain lactose. Why does the pH of this medium decrease when microorganism act on disaccharide mentioned previous? When microorganism, previous lactobacillus microorganism act on this lactose, why the pH value is decreasing? But what should you answer? Produce lactic acid. Lactose sugar. You can go full marks. Lactose sugar due to lactose sugar convert into lactic acid by lactobacillus bacteria. Okay, if you write this answer, you can get full marks. Name a protein found in milk. I told there are two main types of protein in milk. The main protein type is casein. The main protein type is casein. Other than that, special small amount of whey proteins include in the fresh milk. It is very small amount. The main one is casein protein. Casein protein. The milk sample curdless due to the denaturation of this protein. Yes, denaturation of this protein. I explained. What is the reason for this? What is the reason for this? Then you need only one word: pH value. That's all. pH value is the reason. How many reasons for denaturation of protein? I explained. 4. What are the reasons? Temperature, pH value, heavy metals, and UV radiations. Among them, A4, the main above reason is acid. Acidic acid produce, then pH value decrease. The pH value is the reason. Don't write very long answers. pH value is the reason. Okay, question part D. It is asking about animals. Several economically important animals are shown below. Economically important animals. What is the name of this? This is B, and what is E? This is chicken. Yes, prawn. And it is given two fish. Which letter represent the animal with compound eyes? Compound eyes in card. Among them, the B and E. Yes. B. Yes. Mainly B. It is asking only one, then you can write only one. Write the letters corresponding to the animals with chitinous skeleton. Chitin. Okay. For whom? Chitin. Not they. A is a fish. Chitin layer එකක් තියෙන කාටද? Yes. B. Mainly E. E, the outer layer is chitin. And B also. Insects. Insect, outer layer of insect. The outer layer of insect mainly chitin skeleton. Okay, this animal part, you already know animals mainly we can divide into two types. Animals we can divide into two types. Vertebrates and invertebrates. Invertebrates. Vertebrates, what are the examples? Vertebrates, fish, turtles, that is O level science. Amphibians, yes, mammals, reptiles, bird and mammals. Okay, they are the main types of vertebrates. Um, Harvest mean fish. Harvest mean fish. Okay, invertebrates, mainly four types. Main types, there are, I think, there are so many classifications. Mainly it is four types. Mainly it is four types. Annelida, mollusca, Annelida, mollusca, Coelenterata, finally arthropod. Okay, Annelida. For the examples, for Annelida, for the examples. Annelida. No, Annelida mainly worms. Worms are examples, mean worms. Worms, they can get it. Different types worms. Mollusca, snails. They can golubendon. Cylindrata, Cylindrata. Examples. Yes, starfish, jellyfish. Uh, then arthropoda, we can divide again into four main types. Arthropoda, arthropoda is the main group that we can divide into main four types again. Four main types again. It is insects, crustaceans and they are not most important. That the final one is the four. Okay, among these four, among them, insect and crustaceans important. In our syllabus, B is a insect. The prawn is a crustacean. No, this level don't need, but I explained. Only you need to know the bee is the insect, the prawn is a crustacean. That's that enough. State one difference in external features between A and C. A and C is bone fish and it is cut. What is the next one? Cartilages, no? Yes. In the tute, I have given clearly what is the difference between these two types differences. Okay, A and C. Okay, I will write on the board the full answer. Okay, fish mainly two types. What are the two types? What are the fish two main types? Bone fish and cartilage fish and bone fish. Bone fish. Okay, write down this table. It is important. Okay, the main characteristics. Okay, I have given with diagrams in the table. The mouth, cartilaginous fish. It is mouth is located not in the front. That's the main reason. It is like this, not front. Think this is the mouth. Mouth locate little bit downward direction. Okay, that's the main reason. That's the main difference. But in bone fish, it is in front. Bone fish, it is in front, like this. Bone fish mouth in front. In front, it is like this. See, this is the mouth. Okay, understand the difference. They are the differences. external differences. The second one, this cartilaginous fish, they easy to remove corals. Easy to remove corals. Corals easy to remove. No, cartilaginous not easy to remove corals. It is easy. Coral. The other important characteristic, the tail fin, the fin that we call as the tail fin, yes, tail again, valley, tail fin. In cartilaginous, it is asymmetric. Asymmetric, like this. The in the tube I have clearly given the it is like this. It is asymmetric. But in bonefish, it is symmetric. The tail fin, symmetric. It is symmetric. Symmetric mean like this. Symmetric mean it is clearly like this. Like this. It is asymmetric. Symmetric. You can see it is එක පැත්තක් ලොකු එක පැත්තක් පොඩි. It is symmetric. Both in same size. Same. Okay, they are the main three differences. External differences. Okay, note down. Okay, among A and C, then who what A or C is a bone fish. Yes, C is the bone. Entinary mean අර මේ පොඩ්ඩක් මෙහෙම තියෙන. මෙන්න මෙහෙම. යටට ගිහින්. Now C is bone. This is the card name. No, no, no. The A is the bony fish, right? A is the C characteristics. Mouth in front. Yes, yes. A is the bony fish. So it is card name. Okay, now you need to mention two differences in this table. Only one difference. One difference. One difference. You can write the mouth difference. And tail fin, it is symmetric. A tail fin symmetric, it is asymmetric. Okay. You can write any difference. Okay, let's go to fourth one. State one economic importance for each of the following organism. A. A. It is a economic importance is a protein source actually. It is protein food source. Protein food source. B. Okay, let's complete quickly. B. B important for the economic important, no? Then be important for the pollination mean. Pollination, it is economically important. Pollination of the plantation. And as well as we can get economic important. Yes, as a economic mean income එකක් ගන්නනේ ඕනේ. It's money. Not ecological. Yeah, export, okay. Okay. However, it is protein source. Okay, export also okay. There are general questions. Then B. Important for the the yield of the plantations economically, and it is important for the bee honey, no, beekeeping, the household industry, medium and small level industry. It is economically important. C. C. C, we can export and you can write this type answer. Export and we can get income. D. D, lot of economical importance. Eggs and meat. E. Final. E. What is the economical importance of E? E. Prawns. Yeah, food source. What else? What else usage of prawns? Yes, self-employment and these prawns අපි use කරන්න පුළුවන් value addition product, right? Value additions for export market. Value additions. Okay, enough. The first question complete. Okay, let's move to the second one. A company named Haritagara Protec dissolve urea pellets. Urea, the equation given, in water. Urea dissolved in water, you already know it is endothermic, right? Endothermic. 35 Celsius water, prepare 10 liter of nutrition solution for drip irrigation. Okay, drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation also you need to remember. You should have idea that drip irrigation is good efficient water and nutrition supply system. Okay, in drought areas, we can provide water more efficiently by this drip irrigation, drop by drop into the root system, root zone of the plant. Into the root zone of the plant, we can provide drip by drip, that we can use irrigation and fertigation also. It's at the same time. Irrigation can water supply करने को, water supply into the root zone of the plant. The fertigation mean water plus fertilizer both supply by drip irrigation, that we call as fertigation. Remember, the system is started. The technician measured nitrate concentration with the test strip and observe the minimum temperature reached at the end of the stream. Styring is 25 Celsius. 35 Celsius converting to 25 Celsius. Then 35 to 25 Celsius, the temperature decreasing. That's mean endothermic. You already know. Yes, the system is cooling. To what? Which type of system does nutrition contain system belong? Nutrition containing system is given here. Okay, this is water supply and nutrition urea supply. And when the system cooling, the temperature decreasing, what happened? The temperature decreasing, the heat energy absorbed to the container from environment. That's a nutrition containing system. Is it? What is the system type? Open or closed? Cannot be isolated. Open or closed? Yes, exactly. It is open system because you can see matters exchanging and energy exchanging. Now the system is open system. Open system. I think you can remember there are three main types of system: open, closed, isolated. Open mean energy and matter both exchanging. Closed mean only energy exchanging, matter cannot be exchanging. Isolated mean only, sorry, cannot either energy and matter both cannot be exchanged. So is the dissolving of urea in water exothermic or endothermic? It is exactly endothermic. Briefly explain how temperature affects the process of dissolving urea in water. This question, all I think you misunderstood the question. Briefly explain how temperature affects the process of dissolving urea in water. Dissolving urea in water mean what? It is a normal chemical reaction, right? Endothermic chemical reaction. Urea is, this is a chemical formula. This chemical formula react with oxygen, sorry, react with H2O. This is a chemical. This is a chemical. In the always, that's the point you're doing mistakes. Always this type questions you need to relate with the syllabus, relate with the question. Now this question given, briefly explain how temperature affect the process of dissolving in urea. When make briefly how the temperature affect temperature effect එක තමයි අහන්නේ. Temperature එක කොහොමද involve වෙන්නේ for this reaction? Okay, in the what is this lesson? Which lesson it is asking? Adish, what is the lesson? What's the lesson? It is kinetic chemistry. Kinetic chemistry, I think you can remember. There are four main factors discussing for how to affect for the chemical reactions. Chemical reactions. Temperature, reactant concentration, catalyst and physical state. Reactant physical state. Briefly explain how temperature affect the process of dissolving in urea. The process of dissolving in urea is chemical reaction. Then the question asks temperature how involved. Temperature how involved. Okay. How we can explain this? Temperature how involved. Okay, initially how about the temperature? 35 Celsius, right? Initially 35 Celsius. You already know when increase the temperature, how about all reactions are increasing or decreasing? Reaction rate increasing or decreasing? Temperature ka වැඩි වෙද්දී, while increasing the temperature, all reactions, the reaction rate increasing or decreasing? It is increasing, right? I told there are three main types. Normal reactions while increasing the temperature, the reaction rate gradually increase. Normal reactions. But biochemical reactions, increasing the temperature, rate of chemical reaction gradually increasing, and after 40 Celsius, more than 40 Celsius, it is again decreasing, gradually decreasing. Then in the lesson, I told very special type of high speed reaction like nucleic bomb that we called as explosive reactions. What happened? They increase the reaction rate gradually with temperature, and after some time, what they doing is rapidly increasing. Okay, it is normal reactions, biochemical reactions, and explosive reactions. I hope you remember. Now, how we can explain this? Okay, your answer should be initially the temperature of the is 35 Celsius. Therefore, the rate of chemical reaction greater in initial stage. But the rate of chemical reaction decrease. The rate of chemical reaction decrease in the final stage. Why? Temperature gradually decreasing. And ඒකයි explain කරන්න ඕනේ. මේක දැන් temperature එක 35 to 25 gradually decreasing. Then gradually decreasing the reaction rate, what happened? Gradually decreasing. in initial state, but the rate of chemical reaction decrease with temperature. Temperature decrease. When continue the reaction. I got the point. Okay, that you need to explain. I got the point. Initially 35, then the rate of chemical reaction is greater. But with time, the temperature of the system become cooled down. Due to that, what happened? The system, the rate of chemical reaction also getting decreased. Understood the point? Shehan? Adisha? Okay, let's move to the B part. B part exam, you can understand the in calculation, you can practically understand how what happened to the concentration, what happened to the rate of chemical reaction with time. Nitrate concentration measured and obtained by the technician. Okay, this is the nitrate concentration liters per milligram and time it is given. The calculate the, okay, now you can see the nitrate concentration. Nitrate mean urea dissolved with water, then produce nitrate. No? The product is the nitrate. Initially, the product concentration is 0. But with time, the product concentration is increasing. The product concentration is increasing. Okay, let's see the rate. Okay, calculate the rate of change of nitrate concentration. Rate of change of nitrate concentration in liters per milligrams per minute. Liters per milligrams per minute during the first 2 minutes. During the first 2 minutes means this is the time, this is a concentration change, this is a concentration change. Now, if you want, you can write like this. Okay, nitrate concentration, the rate of nitrate concentration change, the rate of nitrate concentration change, NO3, delta NO3 over delta T is the equation. Okay, if you can write this type of expressions, you can get full marks because examiners already can understand. You must have full knowledge about this concept. Advantage. Okay, then nitrate concentration change. The nitrate NO3 minus concentration mean the box bracket, change mean delta, divide by time change. Nitrate concentration change, 150 minus 0. Time change 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0. 150 over 2, it is 75. 75 mg L per minute. Yeah, within one rule, you can write the full answer. Clear? Okay, calculate the rate of change of nitrate concentration. Now again don't need expressions. Now again don't need expression. Why? You can see for first one you have it is given 4 rules, but in the second part you have only 3 rules. Now again same equation, you don't need to repeat again and again. Then again no need to write. Don't take time for this. Okay, then directly you can divide within 4 to 6 minutes. 4 to 6 minutes, it is 6 minus 4 times 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4, the concentration 10, 320 minus 260. 26. 320 minus, it is 60, right? 60 divide 2. It is 30. Same unit, milligrams per liter per minute. Yeah, now you can understand our previous answer. Now you can clarify, right? This answer, I told with temperature decrease, the rate of chemical reaction is decreased. Now you can see in the first 2 minutes of the reaction, it is not only temperature විතරක් නෙවෙයි එතන effect වෙන්නේ, other factors also, concentration mainly affect. The reactant concentration mainly affecting, but the temperature also factor. Temperature also factor. It is 75. Final 2 minutes, it is 30. Considerable difference, right? Is there a difference between the rate value obtained in first and second? So give reason. Yes, the main reason, don't write temperature. What's the main reason? Reactant concentration. Reactant concentration. That means urea concentration gradually what happened? Decreasing. Again, urea concentration decreasing, dissolvent, then the reactant collision probability getting decreased. That's why the reactant concentration is the main reason. Reasons. Reasons. The first reason is the reactant concentration or urea concentration getting decreased. Okay, as second reason you can mention the temperature of the system decreasing. Okay, the other reasons. Okay, C part. during the dissolving hydrogen bonds between urea molecules, during dissolving hydrogen bonds between urea molecules break and new hydrogen bonds form between urea and water. Yes, that you already know. During that's actual story. Okay, during dissolving hydrogen bonds and urea breakdown. Collide and break down, and new hydrogen bonds form between urea and water. The energy required for this is plus 14 kilojoules per mole. Why it is plus? Tell me why it is plus? Plus 14 energy requirement. Why it is plus? Due to endothermic, yes. Due to endothermic reaction. I told endothermic reaction, energy difference always plus. Exothermic reactions, energy difference value always minus. Exothermic reaction. Okay, between which atoms? Okay, understand this mentioned thing during these hydrogen bonds. Actually, what happened? This urea, if I got this equation, urea urea mean CONH2 twice. This is a urea react with water. React with water. React with water. Then what happened? This water break down into hydrogen plus and OH minus, right? OH minus. This urea break down into NH2 and CO2. NH2 ions and that means ammonia ions and carbon and oxygen ions. They ionized, okay, ionized. Then hydrogen bonds between urea molecules break and hydrogen bonds see urea molecule, hydrogen bond breakdown. Hydrogen bonds break down. New hydrogen bonds are formed between urea and water. The energy required for this is given. Between which atoms do these hydrogen bonds are formed? Hydrogen bonds form when mono atoms ekkada කියලා අහන්න. You know, hydrogen bond, it is hydrogen bond mean it is positive charge. It is positive charge. Then in the MCQ, 2024 MCQ questions, I explained the hydrogen bond always, the hydrogen bond form always hydrogen ion and hydrogen positive ion and electronegative ions, because electropositive ions cannot uh, attract. Then electronegative ions. Then what are the electronegative ions forms in urea? Electronegative ions. Yes, you can write between which atoms hydrogen bond forms. Uh, hydrogen plus ions and high electronegative ions. Highly electronegative ions. Okay, that's the hydrogen bonds. Okay, then according to this, it is produced nitrate, no? The nitrate, no, uh, nitrogen ada nitrogen එක තමයි හදන්න ඕන. According to urea. Okay, then it is as atoms. Which atoms therefore don't need ions. Nitrogen is a one ion atom. Nitrogen is that. And carbon also okay, right? No, nitrogen mean okay. This point important. Hydrogen bond always form between hydrogen plus ion and electronegative ions. Electronegative ions. Okay, if the urea is used to prepare the nutrition solution, calculate the concentration of urea in mole per liter after complete dissolution. Moles per liter. Moles per liter. Moles per liter. Okay, we can get data from this table. Okay, moles per liter is asking. Okay, let's try. Okay, now you need to get the initial data thrown. Okay, you have to use, that's why this type structured questions are too long. Therefore, see, it is given the urea concentration, the amount is 10 liter. Without that, you can't do this question. 10 liter required and temperature difference. 10 liter, mother at the end of now you can do this question. Okay, what is this given? What is this given data? 14 kilojoules per mole. What is this name? Send me. 14 kilojoules per mole. What is this? By this unit, you can understand what is this name. Amavi, what is this name? No, it is not molar mass. No. Me mokad me number. It is 14 kilojoules per mole. 14 kilojoules per mole. 14 kilojoules per mole. Then while reacting mole of 1 mole of urea, 1 mole of urea react with water, then 14 kilojoule is produced. Then what is this name? Thermochemistry. This is heat of reaction, right? මේක තමයි urea වල heat of reaction එක. HOR. Heat of reaction of urea. ඒක හොයාගත්ත නම් the question easy, right? The question easy. Now you already know the heat of reaction equation. Heat of reaction equation, reacted number of moles. Sorry, reacted the quantity of heat divided by reacted number of moles. The quantity of heat the concentration of ureas. Yes, thermocouple per 1. It is not given because yes, per 1 mole it is 4,000 kilojoule. Then the heat of reaction is heat of reaction is 14 kilojoule. That means 14,000. The quantity of heat we don't know. The number of moles, it is liters per milligram. 320 concentration. Liters per milligram, 320 milligrams per liter. Yes. Then There is issue with the quantity of heat. Liters per milligram, it is 320. According to table, look, according to table, I think, wait, I will take the Sinhala one. The partners. Yes. Yeah. This is the method. By heat of reaction, you can't get this value. You have to use the molar mass only because molar mass method only you can use. See, it is according to the table above, the concentration of the solution 320, the 320 milligrams per 1 liter. 1 liter. Now I want to get 320 milligrams of 320 milligram divided by 1000. It is 0 to 0 cancel 0.32 grams. Make a number of moles I need to find. Okay, to find the number of moles, the concentration already given. The concentration equal number of moles divided by volume. Yes, this is the method. Concentration 320 milligrams per 320 milligrams. Therefore, I'm going to add in grams. 0.32 grams per liter. Number of moles divided by volume 10 liters. The volume is 10 liters. Then 10 liters, no problem, you can substitute. Then 10 liters. Okay, then if you multiply this, you can get number of moles. Number of moles. What's the number of moles? 3.2. 3.2 number of moles in a 1 liter. 1 liter. Okay, that sounds. Okay, I will explain again. First of all, according to the table given in the uh, previous section, B part, the final concentration of the solution, nitrate solution, 320 milligrams per liter. 320 milligrams per liter. 320 milligrams per liter. Then I convert it into kilograms, that grams. All right. Is it possible to convert into this value? No. Sorry. Yes, this is a method. 1 point I missed. 1 point I missed. Okay, within 1 liter, understand now. Within 1 liter, to 320 milligrams. Then first of all, I'm going to convert into standard unit. Otherwise, we can't get this one. Standard unit within 1 liter. According to that, within 1 liter, what is the mass of the container? Urea 320 milligrams. 320 milligrams. Okay, what is the concentration standard unit? The concentration standard unit MOL dm minus 3, right? Cubic decimeter. Moles per cubic decimeter. Okay, now I'm going to convert into cubic decimeter. It is okay. 10 liters, therefore no problem. Liters equal to cubic decimeter. I think you can remember. 1 liter equal to 1 cubic decimeter. Therefore, 10 we can use as cubic decimeter. Cubic decimeter. Okay, now if I can divide into 1000, then it is 0.32 grams. Okay, this is the concentration that I substitute here. Then I cross multiply, then this is the number of moles. Okay, that's only we have method. Okay, number of moles calculation, always we have two methods, remember. Number of moles we can calculate molar mass over mass over molar mass. Mass over molar mass. Molar mass, if we find the molar mass, we can directly get the answer, but the atomic mass value is not given. Therefore, we can't get this. Make easily calculate by molar mass. Then the second equation, the number of moles equal concentration into volume. The concentration into volume. Okay, this one I use for this question. Okay. Calculate the enthalpy change. Enthalpy change means quantity of heat that occurs when the amount of urea dissolved in water. Amount of urea dissolved in water, the heat of reaction. Heat of reaction equal Q over N. The quantity of heat asking, the heat of reaction 14, number of moles reacted 3.2 number of moles. Then Q equal 14 into 3.2. 14 into 3.2. kilojoule. 40 kilojoule. What's that? Yes, 44.8 kilojoule. Kilo. That means 44,000 well. It's a large well. It is plus because it is endothermic. Okay, question number 3. Okay. The chemical and biological activities of biochemical molecules is determined by functional groups. Below are several organic compounds with specific functional groups. Structured අපි මේකවත් ඉවර කරන්න බලමු. At least this question. I need to finish 12 දාගන්න ඕන. 12:15 වගේ ඉවර කරමු. The chemical and biological activities of biochemical molecules is determined by the functional groups. Below are several organic compounds with specific functional groups. Identify and name the functional groups of each molecule. Biological, they are biochemical molecules. Names. Okay, first one you can easily identify C2H1234 C2H5OH. What is this? Ethanol. C2H5OH, it is ethanol. Ethanol. C2H5OH. 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 B. How many? C3 carbon, C3H5, C3H6, right? C3H6 and 3 O's, 3 O bonds. That is acetic acid. Acetic acid. මෙවනම් මෙච්චර අහන්න exam the acetic acid. That is maximum. Acetic acid, this is C3H6O3. Acetic acid, the final one H6O2. That's not a common one that we called as propanol. C3H6O2. Okay. Let's go to next one. Okay, identify the biomolecule shown in the figure below. The name of the biomolecule, what is this? What is this? You can see it is glycosidic bonds. They are glycosidic bonds and glucose molecule. Beta glucose chain. It is a linear chain. What is this? Mitu, what is this? It is not starch. Okay, starch is very complex polysaccharide. The starch is made by combining with amylose and amylopectin. Amylose and amylopectin. Now, it is amylose. It is amylose because it is only linear structure. Linear structure. It is amylose. Name the bond type indicated by P using carbon atom numbers. P using carbon atom numbers. Very important. It is glycosidic bond. It is glycosidic bond. It is okay. Glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. It is okay. But what is this carbon atom number that we called as? It is beta 4. Sorry, beta 1. Beta 1. Because this is OH up. That's why we call beta. Beta 1. This carbon is 1, first carbon. And alpha. Alpha 4. Glycosidic bond. Beta 1, alpha 4, glycosidic bond. O1 of make it glycosidic carbon number, then you can say 1 to 4 glycosidic bond. Okay. Glycosidic bond 1 to 4. This is 1, this is 4th carbon. 1 to 4 glycosidic bond. Okay, quickly complete this. The greeting card made using polymer pulp prepared in C has thickness approximate 0.1 millimeter. A micrometer screw gauge measures its thickness. The thimble is divided into 50 parts. That means in circular part 50 parts, and full rotation, while rotate full rotation, the thimble moves the movement of the thimble is 0.5 millimeter. Calculate the least count. That means smallest measurement of the micrometer screw gauge. Calculate this least count. What is the equation? The least count equals screw gap. Screw gap divided by number of circular scale parts. Number of circular scale part. The screw gap is 0.5 millimeter. The number of circular scale part 50. It is 0.01 millimeter. Simple. What is the minimum number of greeting card that must be stacked to measure the thickness? It is very important. How many minimum number of greeting card required? Okay, what do you think? Okay, this is the most important question. Other questions are theory questions. This is a rational question. Hi, make part of pure. Yeah. Okay, how to do this question? Are we tired? Question to the pigment come. What is the minimum number of greeting card? How we can find? What is the one greeting card thickness? Thickness of one greeting card, it is approximately 0.1 millimeter. 0.1 millimeter and the least count 0.01 millimeter. There is no any problem. Then what is asking here? මෙතන point එක කියන්න පුළුවන්ද කාට හරි? මිතෝ. The point behind what is the theory? Amavi, what's the theory? The theory. See this. If we measure, is there any idea? This is first lesson measurement. Okay, if we measure one greeting card, one greeting card, if you're going to measure one greeting card, what is the percentage error? What is the percentage error? Percentage error equation, least count divided by accurate measurement into 100%. Now, if you're going to measure one greeting card, least count 0.01, one greeting card 0.12 millimeter into 100%. What is the percentage error? What's the percentage error? 10%. Is it okay? It's okay, Adish. No. Then what is the acceptable percentage error? What is the acceptable maximum percentage error? Acceptable maximum percentage error here. No. Below 10 limit. Below 1. Percentage error maximum acceptable one is 1. Always when you take measurement by any measuring instrument, the percentage error need to maintain less than 1. Less than 1. Therefore, the minimum number of greeting cards. Therefore, I think the percentage error, I think maximum. Okay, I think the percentage error 1%. 1%. That means 1/100. The least count 0.01. Then measurement. I think the measurement capital M. Sorry, simple M. Okay, now cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. What is this? Measurement one way. The measurement should be 1. Then how many greeting cards? Number of greeting cards. Number of greeting cards. Number of greeting cards at least to get one measurement. 1 is 0.1. Ever 10 tiendo. I got the point or not? Shehan? Amavi? Harshit? The percentage error is a point. Okay, figure 1 and 2 show zero error check and a reading. Okay, figure 1 it is reading. The reading given 0.25, right? 0.25. No, it is a percentage zero error. Zero error, is it positive zero error or negative zero error? It is positive zero error. Good. It is positive zero error because the zero is below. You can කලින් නතර වෙලා තියෙන. It is stop before moving to the linear axis zero. Then it is positive zero error. Positive zero error. Positive zero error. 0.25 is the zero error millimeter. Negative zero, sorry, the measurement 0.5, 1.30 millimeter is the measurement. Okay, I hope you all know this measurement readings. Find the zero error of the instruments. It is 0.25 millimeters. What is the reading according to the figure 2? Give new reading before zero correcting. Yes, 1.30 millimeter. Calculate the thickness of the greeting card. Calculate and state the thickness of the greeting card. That means accurate thickness. The accurate thickness is there is zero error. It is positive zero error. Therefore, to get accurate value, we will subtract the accuration 1.30 minus 0.25 millimeter. The value is 1.05 millimeter. Okay, if any doubt, please ask in final question. Two question me. Make them. This one or this one? This one. Percentage question didn't understood. මෙහෙම කරමු. හරි මේ ටික ඕකේ නේ මේ ටික සිම්පල් නේ percentage එක. මෙහෙම now the percentage error equation දන්නවනේ percentage error equal least count divided by numbers, sorry, least count divided by accurate measurement. Accurate measurements. Okay, now the percentage error always we need to maintain less than 1. Less than 1. Have it less than 1. Okay, now less than 1. I think maximum I can go up to 1%, right? Then I think maximum 1% because minimum greeting cards then maximum 1%. 1. equal the least count is 0.01 millimeter. Divide accurate measurements, we don't know. Okay, how we can get? We can 1%, 1% to get 1% zero error. What is the at least measurement? The minimum measurement we need to measure. Okay, as I told earlier, if you got the 100%, I think. Previous, if you got only one greeting card, it is 0.01 divided by 0.1 measurement, then it is 100%. The value is 10%. 10% is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. 10% again, the card not acceptable. Therefore, at least we need to maintain the percentage error 1%. Yes, it is a good question. Okay, now then I think this accurate measurement X and 100%. Okay, now X into 1, it is X into 1, X equal 0.01 into 100, it is 1. At least 1 millimeter, if I measure 1%, again 1 millimeter per measure karo. If I measure at least 1 millimeter, we can get 1% zero error. To get 1 millimeter measurement, how many greeting cards required? Greeting cards. Greeting cards 1 millimeter divided by 1 greeting card 0.1 millimeter. 10 greeting cards. So at least. Chinan, how about now? Yeah, what is asking? Thickness එක 0.1 millimeter. Because no parts. No, this is a method. I think now okay, no? Okay, now okay. Okay, then after your ET exam, we have one structured essay question and 6 essay questions. Okay, let's do all after complete 14th ඉවර වෙන්නේ නේද? 14th නේ. අපි 14th කියන්නේ what's the day? What's the day? It is Tuesday. Friday, no? Okay, අපි Friday night කරමු. Friday I don't have class. අපිට පුළුවන් 6 to 11 we can do. Then after that again no classes. You can ready. You have මම ඔක්කොම revise කරලා දෙන්න. After complete ET Friday evening ඉඳන් night වෙනකන් කරමු. Okay, then okay 5:10 විතර අපි 7 වගේ 7 or 8. Okay, no problem. Because I'm not free in Saturday and Sunday. I'm not free. එතකොට what is that SFT first තියෙන්නේ කවද? 14th mean Friday 19th නේ ආයි තියෙන්නේ නේද? ආයි Wednesday තියෙන්නේ. යා අපිට තියෙනවා දවස් අපි මේ ඉක්මනටම කරමු 14th කරමු 14th to 16th පුළුවන් Monday පුළුවන්. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 14 karama, then you have time, I think. No, this time I will, let's see. 14th mein okkom ibara karama, then you have time to revise again everything and to complete your works. Okay, let's see. අපි රැවුණත් අවුලක් නැහැ. රැවුණක් කියලා කියන්නේ ආයි exam තියෙන්නේ 4 days වලින්, then you have time. Okay, no issue. Okay, then before exam again we will meet. Okay, try to do your best your first subject and try to manage your works as I explained in the first part of the class, and good luck all. Good luck. First exam is a very important one because you don't have experience. Safety වලට යද්දී නම් ඇත්තටම okay. ඔයාලගේ ET එක තමයි ET and BST තමයි problem. The problem is ඔයාලා time management හරියට දන්නේ නැහැ. That's the problem. Okay, එකක් ලියවම okay. Therefore, that's why I told always in morning time. Now you have 5 days. 5 days you have 5 mornings. Don't have class. Then all 5 mornings you are free. Okay, ඒ ටික use කරන්න papers ලියන්න දැන් නිදා ගන්න. දැන් 12යි. දැන් නිදා ගන්න උදේ 6ට නැගිටින්න. 6ට නැගිටලා 6:30 to 8:30 tape එකක් ලියන්න. හරියටම time කරලා ලියන්න. හරියටම time කරලා ලියන්න. ET හරි BST හරි first one එකනේ අමාරු. එතකොට ඒකට පොඩක් ලොකු බරක් දාන්න, ලොකු effort එකක් දාන්න paper එකේ කොහොම හරි time එක හදාගෙන exam එකට යන්න. ඔයාලට තේරෙනවනේ දැන් while you doing paper ඔයාලට තේරෙනවනේ කොච්චර time එකක් වැඩිපුර යනවද කියලා. හරිද? එතකොට ඒ time එකට පුළුවන් තරම් at least 5 minutes වගේ වැඩිපුර ගියාට okay, but try to get into the within 2 hours. And then first මේ දවස් ටිකේ බලන්න මේ MCQ ටික time හදාගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අර තියෙන ඉන්ටර්වල් එකේ කොහොම හරි papers වල යන time එකට කොහොම හරි adapt වෙන්න ඕනේ. නැත්තම් දැන් ඔයාලා දන්නේ නැතුව මොනවා හරි miss වෙන එක okay. හරිද? දන්නේ නැතිව එතකොට okay නේ. එතකොට ඔයාලා දැන් ඉදර ඇවිල්ලා බලද්දි දන්න එකකුත් ලියා ගන්න බැරි වුණොත් that's a problem. එතකොට ඔයාලා සායන mentally අවුල් වෙනවා. හරිද? exam කියන්නේ අර mind එකත් එක්ක ගහන්න ඕනේ කියමක්. එතකොට ඔයාලා mental දැන් එකක් හරි දැන් ඔයාලා දන්න එකක් වැරදුනොත් ඔයාලට okay. එතකොට ඔයාලා ලියලන්නේ. එතකොට දන්න එකක් ලියා ගන්න බැරි වුණොත් ඒක හරි අමාරුයි. හරි දැන් ඔයා හිතන්න final question එකේ තිබ්බේ burn වල තියෙන හරි ඔයා දන්න එකක් කියලා, but due to the time management problem ලියා ගන්න බැරි වුණා, that's a problem. එතකොට අපරාධ. හරි එතකොට මේ දවස් ටිකේ aim කරන්න යාර මම කලින් කිව්ව විදිහට time එක manage කරලා ඔයාගේ වැඩ කරන pattern එකට හදාගෙන වැඩ ටික කරා. Okay, then good night. දැන් නිදා ගන්න උදේට වැඩ බලන්න. Good night. Good luck.